Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Space Engineers. Another Rust freighter flying overhead. So in the last video we were working on this ship and as you can tell, I did a little bit off camera. Of course, there is a really particular reason of why, and that is because it was taking us way too long to get this done. So what I did is off camera, I just got a buttload of materials and just did the basic outline. Now I did redo that refinery. As you can see, the refinery's facing flush so that you can't put any speed modules on it, sadly. However, we can put power modules on the assemblers, which is nice. So I've got power modules on the assemblers. So here we'll have a row of hydrogen thrusters in every direction. So it's a row there, a row there, a row there, a row there. This way we can have actual blocks protecting this whole thing. So right now, this bottom row and this side row of drills are actually going to be the edge of the shell, because this thing's going to have an outer shell. We're going to have hydrogen thrusters, like I said, all over this side, all over the bottom, all over the top, all over the back. But for now, just to get everything underway, what we're going to have to do is probably go ahead and, well, first we need gyroscopes. Then we're going to have one thruster on every side, except we're going to have 3 thrusters on the bottom. So I'm thinking one right there, one right here, one right here, and then maybe 4. Put one right there as well. Just so that way we have enough thrusters to actually like hold us up. And then we'll have probably just one at the back. I don't think it's too important to have more than one at the back right now. But first of all, like I said, we got to get gyroscopes. We're going to place a gyroscope here, there, and on the bottom. Then at the very back in these slots, we're going to have a reactor, and another reactor. So pretty much just 3 reactors. And that way, when we actually find uranium when we're out in space, we can just immediately start mining it. Now at the top here, I want to have an ore detector. I was thinking about putting the ore detector on the bottom here, which I thought maybe might be a really good idea, or right here. I was even thinking about putting it right here, but we need gyroscopes over reactors, or not reactors. We need gyroscopes over ore detectors at any point in time. Nevertheless, though, we do need one. And are we out of materials again? See, that's the biggest part about this whole thing. We need the mining ship so that we have the resources so that we can build the mining ship. Alright, I'm going to go do this quick run really quickly, and once I get back, we should be able to weld everything up and get some gyroscopes on it. Once we get the gyroscopes and a thruster in every direction, I actually will be able to take it off of the take it off of the base and actually start mining into the ground to get that hydrogen. I guess you can tell I've been doing this a lot. I have done this quite a bit. Yeah, I've given up on the Going Merry. I've pretty much just been throwing the Going Merry at the walls of this place. It's been driving me mad going in and out of this hole just to get an extremely bare minimum amount of resources, because the Going Merry was never supposed to be like this ship that was supposed to solve every single problem after we got a base down. It was just supposed to solve the initial problems, being able to have oxygen on the go, recharge our oxygen on the go, and be able to bring materials back from space. That's not what happened. It's become the do all, see all, make everything. The Going Merry is practically the glue holding this entire operation together, because without the Going Merry, I would be driven mad. I had a serious thought for a moment that I should take the Going Merry, make a couple of them, and then like make a system where it like automatically goes there, mines comes back, goes there, mines comes back. But I thought to myself, that's a horrible idea. Because that would be so much more work and so many more materials than just building a large ship and then just mining once. I mean, because with this ship, I could just mine one deposit of iron and never need iron again. Well, I'll probably need iron again, but I'll never need nickel or silicon if I mine a nickel or silicon deposit. What I'm most excited about is once I get this big ship built, I'll actually be able to go out into space and get uranium. So we'll have reactors and a ton of power in that direction. And we'll also be able to get some gold because I've really needed some gold. We haven't had any gold at all, and that's very frustrating. I would have swore I found some on the planet somewhere, but it was actually just silver, and that was very disappointing to me. I'm just excited because we're really, really close to actually getting this thing up and running to where I can just drop it off of the base. And that's extremely exciting to me. There are some things that I'm going to have to work out, and one of those is going to be the back of the ship. Because I will need to be able to throw stone out and also ice if I have too much ice. So I want to have like separate sorters for ice, separate sorters for stone, or maybe I could just switch it. I don't know. Depending on whether or not I come down to the planet or not, and I don't want ice. But regardless, I do need to figure that system out, and I'm not entirely sure how I want to do it at the back of the ship. And I'm thinking I'm going to have to remove this block and then put a conveyor there, and then have 3 conveyors up in the middle. Maybe 2 merge blocks on the side. I'm not sure yet. I'll have to think about it some more. The reason you want to have merge blocks is mostly due to the fact that you want the ship that you attach it to eventually to have like a defined amount of weight, and if you just connect it via a connector, then it won't have that specific amount of weight. Right? Like if I get into the cockpit of our ship currently, you'll see that the ship says station, right? Well, that station, if it wasn't attached to the ground, would be really, really heavy. If I detached the ship, it would go down in weight. If the ship was just on it with a connector, this ship's mass wouldn't be added to this station's mass. I hope that makes sense. So if you've ever tried to fly a ship and you've had like a rotor on it, you'll know that like kind of makes the ship sway or go a little bit to the left or a little bit to the right as you're flying. It doesn't go straight, and the reason being that subgrid isn't actually calculated in the amount of mass that it is. It's a completely separate grid which has its own mass, and that mass, since it's not added to it, makes it to where it doesn't compensate for that mass and it drifts. Wow, we're still crafting up materials. That's crazy. So that's 8,000. I bring back around, I think, 16,000 per trip, almost 16,000, I'm pretty sure. Around there. Around 16,000. Okay, we're just missing 1 gyroscope and the rest of the steel plates for the other gyroscope. Large grids have to be one of my favorite ship types. Now, small grids are cool and all, and they're very versatile in what you can do with them, but large grid, I mean, there's just something about large grid. Just having those massive systems that are supposed to be on a base on just a ship that you're flying around, I don't know, it makes me feel like a badass, you know? Especially when you're flying your own, like, destroyer and it has all those guns on it, and you're like, wow, look at me, I'm a badass. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I find that kind of stuff, like, really, really cool, really enthralling. Sometimes I like to put on the Empire Strikes Back and then just fly ships around. I know it's weird, but, but I do like doing it. I think it's fun. Okay, so when I drop this off, the landing gear should take care of not breaking the entire systems. But I'm gonna need hydrogen thrusters first, and I'm gonna need, let's see, that's 1 on each side, so I'll just put 1 here, 1 up here, 1 back here, 1 on the back, and then 3 on the bottom. I want to do 3 on the bottom a little bit different though. So, oh, I need more. Okay, that's fine. The way it is right now, it's fine. We'll just queue all that up, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll queue 5 up so they can start crafting. And what we'll do is we'll start throwing ice into the inventory of this ship, so that way we can actually get it ready to fly, even if it's just a little bit. Just getting it ready to fly will be important. Now, I also need to check the batteries, because the batteries need to charge on this ship. Now, Now this is also the problem. All of these batteries, like, they look like they're on this ship, but they're not. They're also part of the base. Everything that is on this ship, since it's directly attached to the base, shares with this. It doesn't share inventory space because of the fact that it's not connected via conveyors. However, it does share numbers, and it does share what objects are in the base. So when I go to the drills, if this base had a drill on it, drill number 1 would not be drill number 1. It would be drill number 2 that would be on this ship. So like our assemblers and stuff, I got to take this off of the base before I can actually figure out which assembler's what. Assign 1 to master, assign 3 to slave, because I have 4 assemblers on there. All right, we're going to start with the bottom one. Then we'll weld up the side. All right. Ooh, I almost died. Ah! There we go. I should only need around 1 thruster for every direction except for down. I'm pretty sure the amount of mass that this ship's going to be, it's going to require more than just 1 downward thruster. There is a ship that I normally build. It's one that I built in a survival world previously, and I always go back to. I would look at it really quickly in my system, or my blueprints, but I'm not entirely sure. I think I have something for a YouTube video in my blueprints that I don't want to show you guys yet. So I'm going to keep that a secret for now. Just know I call it Emerald Dragon. Or not Emerald Dragon, Red Dragon. I name all my ships after dragons. I feel really stupid welding up these thrusters like this. Just like, I'm just welding it up, fixing it up. You know, just like it's gonna explode on me or something. It's terrifying. Terrifying. I'm very curious to see if it will fly. So I kind of want to hook it up really quickly and start putting some ice in there. And, you know, I have an idea. Oh, this is a terrible idea. Wish me luck, guys. Should auto lock? Yep. Alright. Okay, it didn't explode. Nice. It's no longer attached to the base. I hope I didn't make any long-lasting mistakes that I can't fix. I should now be able to go into the cockpit, go to block tools, put on number 9, the drills, and then go into third person and drill. I should be able to mine some of the ground that's directly beneath me and charge up some of the hydrogen. There we go. Alright, sweet. Now I just need to name everything, of course. Look at all those forward thrusters. That's so cool, isn't it? Alright, so we're going to need the entire side here, the entire side there, the entire top, and the entire other top, and blah, 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 blah. We're going to need a lot. The back is where we're going to have the most problems. Now, I could put a large thruster here, which would look a little bit like this. Alright, so it'd look a little bit like that. And it would go into the hydrogen thrusters. But if I just don't think this is necessary, and I don't like the look of it. So I kind of want to have 3 here, then 3, actually 2 here, 2 here, and 2 here. No. How about 3 here? No, maybe not. 3 here and 3 there, and then I can have a row of ejectors, sorters, and we'll figure it out, because I want to have the stuff eject out the back, and I'm going to need connectors to do that, and I want the middle connector to be as far out as possible so I can connect that connector whenever I need to. Or, I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We definitely have a lot ahead of us to do. We're going to need so much ice. Oh, man, we're going to need so much ice. All right. One thing that I could do. Oh, all right. Okay, so if I go to K, I need to go to landing gear, select all of them, and then name them large grid landing gear. Auto lock off and unlock. Should fall. Okay, it didn't fall. So this little thruster is enough just to keep it hovering. Nice. Then we should be able to go to groups, take that, put it on number 4, switch lock. There we go. And now we're going to go to all thrusters. Select all of them and call them hydro large grid thrust. All right, now we can toggle those on or off whenever we need to. So I'm not entirely sure whether or not I have enough of the hydrogen, but what I do know is if I unlock this, yep, I can tilt the ship. So I can do this. Ooh, yes, dig my child, eat. Oh, the landing gear's interfering. No. Oh, that's such a drag. Oh, that really, really sucks. Okay. Well, I might... Oh, whoa, yeah, I forgot this thing is facing straight down. Okay. Well, we're going to climb out through the side here really quickly. And I'm going to grind this down. Or, to dig this down. So I'm thinking maybe I put the landing gear further back, like right here, maybe? Will that work? So if I do this right here, will that be okay? Like that, and then one right here. It puts the landing gear a lot more forward, but I'm fine with that as long as it doesn't grind on the edges. It also means I can get rid of these blocks, which is nice. There we go. Allows it to sink down even further, though. As long as it doesn't interfere with me mining in a straight line, then I'm happy with it. I should be gaining hydrogen pretty quickly. I have 8 O2H2 generators. I could definitely use some more. I just don't know exactly where I'm going to fit them. And I was thinking about fitting them directly behind the drills. But then again, I can't enclose the entire system if I do that. I could put them at the back, but where would I put them? So I'm having a bit of a dilemma. So I'll try to figure out what I can do or how I can do it. And I've got a couple ideas of how I can put the systems. Let me just grind some more, or dig some more, I mean. Keep on digging. We haven't maxed out our weight yet, have we? Alright, now we're going to turn the thrusters on, and we're going to try to back out of the hole using the forward thrusters. This is specifically why I have so many forward thrusters. Oh, it's chugging. Oh, come on, you can do it. Back out of the hole. You can do it. Okay, I'm going to start holding C and then going down so that way I don't, like, smash the back end. I can just, like, pivot off the front. There we go. Nice. All right. Sweet. Oop, I'm upside down. There we go. Nice. That looks nice. Oh, I can't wait to see this thing with all of its thrusters firing at once. This thing's gonna be so cool. Look at this hole, man. Look at this hole. I love you. What are we gonna call it? Oh, I love this thing already. I'm gonna turn the lights off. There we go. What are we gonna call it? That's a good question. I'm going to have to put all the hydrogen thrusters on now, which I'm also going to need a lot of iron. And, without 5 thrusters on the bottom, I highly doubt this thing's going to move all the way over to the iron deposits. So we're going to have to get some more thrusters in the downward direction. Wow, how much ice does this thing have? Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy cow. Oh my god, dude, there's so much ice. Let's see, what's the large storage container? Oh, we've already maxed out the large storage container with ice. That is insane. Oh my god. All right, I'm going to go in quickly and I'm going to turn off the all right, large refinery. So we're going to have both of these refineries. Refinery's large ship. And then we're going to toggle them off. We're going to have a button for them on the second panel. So the second panel Control 2 is going to have all of our systems that we're going to want to shut off, right? So we've got the large grid refineries. We're going to need the assemblers as well. So assemblers, large ship, save, toggle block off. We're going to place those right here next to the refineries. I also want to go to the assemblers really quickly, and I want to set them up properly. So this is going to be master since it's the first one. And then the rest of them are going to be slaves. So slave 1, slave 2, and slave 3. And then we're going to have to turn on cooperative mode. So there we go. Now we have cooperative mode on all of these. So this one will be the master, and it'll pretty much tell the other ones, hey, I can't handle this load right now. So the rest of them will be like, all right, I'll take some off of you. So they'll take some of what the master assembler gets into craft, and it'll send it to all the slaves, which is really, really helpful for like crafting a lot of material really, really quickly. Batteries, large ship. Then we'll toggle them to recharge whenever we have to. I want to have that on control 1 though, since this is something I'm going to be doing quite a lot, is turning the batteries on or off of recharge, and I'll have that on 7. So recharge on or off. Wow, the oxygen tanks are already full. That's crazy, dude. Where are the hydrogen tanks? What are that? Oh, they're chugging along. Look at it go. I was thinking about putting hydrogen thrusters, or not hydrogen thrusters, hydrogen engines on this somewhere, but I just didn't think I'd find room for it anywhere, and I don't know where I would even start putting them. So we could have yeah, I could put another leg here and on the other side instead of just having one at the back. Normally on ships like this, I like to have airtight hangar door just coming off from the back and then having 2 legs on it. Let's see here. I have the leg covered up anyways. There's going to be like blocks in between there, and then they're going to come out, and then they're going to go over top of the hydrogen thrusters. This ship is my baby. I love it. It's going to take forever for the hydrogen to go through these and turn into hydrogen for this tank. It's going to take this thing a long time to turn all that into hydrogen. Let's see here. What could I do in the meantime? I definitely want to start crafting up a bunch more hydrogen thrusters, small hydrogen thrusters. So let me go into here really quickly, go to production, go to large Brox, and then type hydrogen. And then we should see, yep, hydrogen thrusters. So we're going to do 10, 20, 30. We're going to need around 30, which is going to need, oh my god, 2,000 nickel, 1,200 cobalt. Oh my god, that's a lot of iron. How many O2H2 generators do I have on the base? Let's see, that's 2, 4, that's 6? I think I have 6. Yeah, I have 6. Yeah, I don't have enough hydrogen not hydrogen thrusters, hydrogen generators. Look at that hole. That's so crazy. I don't want to have to patch this hole, so I didn't dig any deeper. I wanted to go all the way down to the center. We could actually bore to the center of the planet with this thing. This thing is a beast. I still love this automatic door. It's so nice. Open sesame. Depressurize sesame. Open sesame. Close behind me. I am the king. Oh boy, that's the good stuff. Alright, let's see here. Hangar door. Yeah, I don't think that thing's gonna fit in here. What do you guys think? I don't think it'll I don't think it'll fit inside. Yeah, it's not gonna fit inside. Let's see here. I wonder how many hydrogen thrusters I got done with though, because I did craft up 10 at a time. Oh yeah, it's probably not even, yeah, it's not got enough iron. Oh no. I can deal with that easily though. I can get enough materials. That's just 1 trip of iron, 1 trip of nickel, and 1 trip of cobalt. So it shouldn't take me too long. But that's it for this video, guys. I will catch you in the next one. We should be able to just finish the ship tomorrow. I'm super excited about it. I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace.